Hello and welcome to another mildly interesting facts video. Today's video is part 2 of Monty Python references in RuneScape. So if you haven't seen the first one, I recommend watching it, but it's not necessary in order to watch this video. There are lots of Monty Python references in Old School Runescape, and the first video I did, I covered 15. While this one will cover 13. The first reference I'll show you is the Golden Tench. The Golden Tench slapping animation was inspired by the fish slapping dance in Monty Python. On Miscellanea, Lumberjack Leaf's examine text is another reference to the Lumberjack song, which was shown in the last video. One of Yuri's weird phrases is, "My magic carpet is full of eels."
My hovercraft is full of eels. What?
In the quest Lunar Diplomacy, when fighting the NPC, Me, one of their lines is, "You've got an outrageous accent, you silly thing," which is another reference to the taunting Frenchman.
I'm French! Why do you think I have this outrageous accent, you silly king?
In the Werewolf Agility course, a possible line for the agility trainers when you go through an obstacle is, "I never really wanted to be an agility trainer."
I didn't want to work in a pet shop. I wanted to be a lumberjack.
In the quest Song of the Elves, the player is asked their name multiple times and they respond with Tim or Sue, which is a reference to Tim the Enchanter.
There are some who call me Tim.
During the quest Rum Deal, part of Davy's blessing is Romanes Eunt Domus.
Romanes Eunt Domus?
On the Lunar Isle, Meteora's dialogue is a reference to the way the peasant speaks to King Arthur in Monty Python.
How'd you get that, eh? By exploiting the workers, by hanging on to outdated imperialist dogma which perpetuates the economic and social differences in our society.
One of the fairies in the fairy hideout is missing an arm and her examine text is, "It's just a flesh wound." During the Great Brain robbery, when Rufus says the toy cats aren't moving, the player says they're probably pining.
It's bleeding demised.
No, it's pining.
One of the brewers during the Rum Deal quest says, "My hovercraft is full of eels." I guess this dialogue doesn't happen after the quest because I talked to each one and didn't see this line. In Grim Tales, the princess's name has a silent Q in the middle of it, which is a reference to the bookshop sketch.
Or Farnborough Sludge by Miles Pickens, or even Stickwick Staples by Fowles Wickens with 4 M's and a silent Q.
In Eagle's Peak, the cubit that jumps out of the cave with the silver feather is likely another reference to the rabbit in Monty Python. Additionally, if you choose the option to threaten the cubit, your character says the classic taunting Frenchman line. Well, that's all I could find for this video, but feel free to leave a comment if you know of any other cool references in RuneScape, and I might put it in a video. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you all for watching. Goodbye, lovelies.